Can I say it?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
2020.
2020.
Okay. It just hit midnight.
Yeah. It's December 25th.
And so what I've done is, I spreaded this all out, but some things you just want to do the day before. And this night I've been sitting in bed all day. So what I'm doing now, I've put the broth in there. Remember I told you that. Plenty of celery, onion. I'm going to mix this in. I'm letting the broth seep in to the bread. So these parts here, they'll soak it up, and then I'm going to, just tear them apart further. But my hands are clean. I'm in the sink because I didn't want broth falling all over the stove or anything like that. So, see, I go through here. It's gotten softer because of the broth. The chicken, while I'm putting it in here, just shredding it up a little. And I'm not going to add sausage or bacon. Tomorrow morning, because I'm going to, like I said, let this sit in the fridge at night, all night. Tomorrow morning, I will add a little more broth. So that's a little chicken gristle. That's the kind of stuff you want your hand to feel, that if you have a fork or spoon, it won't necessarily get. But tomorrow I'm going to add some more chicken broth. I'm going to add probably an egg, a raw egg. And I'm going to add some cream of chicken. And when I finish doing that, I'm going to put it back, grease up my cast iron skillet. Well, no, I'm not going to cook it in the cast iron skillet. What I'm going to cook it in is one of my Pyrex pans.
Sorry.
And it's going to be delicious. See all of that? I want it to soak up the goodness. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. And the other thing I'm going to add, in just a second, I'm right here at the sink, so I am going to wash my hands. Just hold it right there. No, right there. Yep. Okay. Now, those bell peppers that I cut up the other day, this isn't all of them. So what I did do was I took half, put it in the freezer bags, and I'm going to leave those, and they're going to go in something else. Maybe some more dressing, maybe in a cabbage. I'm going to put the majority of this inside the dressing, and then I'm going to leave the other part for my gravy. Okay, this is sage. Now, every good dressing has sage. This isn't the best sage, but it was the one I could find at the time. This is the best when they come in a little can.
Can you show it again?
It's French's ground sage. I'm going to put this in. And again, with my hand action. Great to have a little camera woman. Okay, little camera woman. Oh, if you could just feel it and feel how it's coming together.
Really
Some people like
weird.
it dry, but I like it moist. Okay, and now what I like to do is, I know you might say, oh, you put a lot of sage. But I look for the smell. I don't want too much. You can't put too much sage.
I said dots.
Okay, see, so look at these hunks of bread. I'm smoothing them out because you don't want those hunks. I don't want those hunks in my dressing. But it's getting all that goodness. You can go bigger. In the bowl, baby. I don't need the soap. I don't need the towel. All right, so that's going to be enough of that because I'm still gonna want to smell it again in the morning.
My
I'm gonna
eyes
break up
itching.
that bread. My little camera woman, well, it's full of grace. And so you have to be careful when you're filling, because you don't want to smush up I don't want to smush up my celery, but I do want to make my bread smaller. So basically this is what I'm doing, finger action. And I'm gonna cover up the rest of my meat, because we're gonna use the rest of that. Okay, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna use the rest of the meat for the dressing, for dinner part, and then this is I'm gonna put in the refrigerator till I get up in the morning. When I get up in the morning, like I said, I'll show you where I'm gonna oil my dish, and then I'm gonna bake it for about 20-25 minutes, and then it's gonna be ready to eat with a gravy, chicken, got a honey baked ham. Merry Christmas, everybody.